Hi everyone, it's Pam Steele doing my daily blog on building resilience and dealing with adversity such as this one that we've all been experiencing. Thankfully, we're moving away from the lockdown situation to a bit more freedom. So yeah, we're on chapter 10 and it's blog number 43. And this is the final chapter in my book, which is downloadable from crisisadvice.co.uk. And we're going to be looking at obstacles to achieving our goals. So hopefully throughout blogs, if you've been looking at most of them, you may have different goals, different ideas. Maybe you want to change something permanently about yourself. Maybe you want to do more exercise or learn a language or have various goals anyway. So we're going to look at obstacles to achieving those goals. Yesterday we looked at the SMART approach to defining one's goals, and now we're going to look at the various obstacles. And it reminds me of a quote I saw where it says, "How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time." And I think that's so important. So remember that obstacles can be psychological as well as physical. So I was just thinking about my dad, who, as I said to you, is pretty resilient. He never actually let obstacles stay in his path for very long. He certainly had many obstacles, and unfortunately most of them were physical in terms of ill health. And when he was told, I think I've told you this before, but when he was told that he could not have the heart operation, but he'd have to take it easy, he decided he wanted to enjoy life and took 8 hours heart surgery as his option. And so that's certainly being focused about that. So let's have a look at a few obstacles. Obstacles to maybe moving house. Oh, I can't afford it, but then we can all save and wait until the time that we can. Obstacle to moving to the job you want. Oh, well, no one will take me on because I haven't got the right skills. Maybe learning how to retrain and learning those skills. No energy to do things like my hobbies, but obviously if you find a passionate hobby, then you usually find the energy and then persevere. And as you do that more, then you get more and more energy. So, so identifying the obstacles. So let's go back to me saying that, well, I've actually already changed it. I said 7 kilograms, but then I really thought about it and thought actually, realistically, it should be more like 5. So me wanting to lose my 5 kilograms that I put on during the lockdown. Obviously, I need to identify those and then, to decide what those obstacles are. Well, I have done quite a lot of comfort eating, and I do like my G&Ts. And the most difficult time for me is between 6 in the evening and 8 p.m. So I can be really great, eat really healthily all day, but then those evenings are the difficult time. So I want to still enjoy my food, but can do that eating healthily. Just going back to the food chapter that we talked about, finding the right foods that can also be delicious. And also I can adopt portion control so that I don't overeat at all, and will cut down the gin and tonics. And so the other thing is that my other obstacle, which is definitely a psychological obstacle, is that I'm not that strict with myself. So I have to, in order to lose weight, it's all right once you've lost your weight, you could be a little bit easier. But once I lose the weight, whilst I'm losing the weight, I need to be quite strict. About, exercise and the portion control. So sometimes I feel a bit lethargic about doing that exercise, and then I have to do my positive self-talk and say, yes, I know how energizing exercise is. So even though I don't feel like doing it, I'm going to do it because I'll come back feeling much, much more energized. And so I have ordered a spin bike so that between the times of 6 and 8, instead of doing any comfort eating or having my G&T, then I'm going to do spin classes, which is hopefully going to be quite good. I found that instead of buying the ridiculously expensive Peloton, you can get an app which works with any spin bike. So I'm going to do that. And yeah, another obstacle I find is that sometimes I actually cheat. How many of us do that? So I'm going to write everything down that I eat and drink every day. That way I have to be honest with myself. I can't deny that I didn't eat that extra bit of cereal or something like that. So anyway, there's a couple, just to finish off, there's a couple I know who absolutely love their food and yet manage to stay trim. And that's because they are quite strict. From Monday to Thursday, they're very strict about their diet. One of them is Spanish, happens to be my son and daughter-in-law, and so they eat a very healthy Mediterranean diet. But then they, after being quite disciplined for 4 days, they can go out and have a great time and enjoy whatever they want to eat. So that's that. So I'm going to decide on all of that. Maybe maybe today you can have a look at your goals. Hopefully you've made them smart by now and then you can look at what obstacles and really write those down like I did to be able to look at how you can overcome them. And tomorrow I'm going to give you a little entertainment which is called the Pickle Jar for Setting Priorities, and then a bit of motivational self-talk. So looking forward to tomorrow, and have a great day all of you, and speak tomorrow. Bye.